Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
In this toy factory, millions of toys are made. Toys like these honey bears, musical clocks, toy guitars, and merry-go-rounds. But now, let's see how this factory plans for and produces a new product. Let's see how a factory works.
Fact of the matter is that we are preparing our children for a future that we cannot clearly describe. We're preparing...
7 years ago, we were in the industrial age, and schools were needed to produce good factory workers. Today, we're in the information age. We need to develop critical thinkers and people who can be self-motivated and
As most of you already know, I am Miss Smith, and I want to welcome you on your first day in the 5th grade.
Their first day in the 5th grade. What will this new year bring to both pupil and teacher?
The next question we need to be asking is, in what kind of classrooms can kids learn what they need in order to prosper in an unpredictable future, to take advantage of an unpredictable future? What kind of teachers can accomplish that? What kind of learning experiences do kids need to be in?
Internet, the web, as we know, the kind of web things that we're all talking about, is only less than 5,000 days old. Okay? So all the things that we've seen come about, starting, say, with satellite images of the whole Earth, which we couldn't even imagine happening before. All these things rolling into our lives, this abundance of things that are right before us, sitting in front of our laptop or our desktop. This kind of cornucopia of stuff just coming on, never ending. It's amazing. And we're not amazed. It's really amazing that all this stuff is here. Okay? It's in 5,000 days. All this stuff has come. And I know that 10 years ago, if I had told you that this was all coming, you would have said that that's impossible. That simply, there's no economic model that would be possible. And if I told you it was all coming for free, you would say this is simply, you're dreaming, you're a Californian utopian, you're a wild-eyed optimist, and yet it's here.
Yes. The teacher doesn't have to know how to podcast. The teacher has to know when to podcast, what to podcast, and who should be podcasting. There is no way that a teacher can learn every technology to improve learning we already have. It is not humanly possible. So the only thing we have left is to teach teachers to manage lots of technologies they do not understand how to use. We cannot allow the lack of time in this profession for staff development to be a barrier to using these tools. It's unacceptable. It's simply unacceptable. Okay, now, the question is, what do you do with this content? It's easy to find content. The work of a teacher is to make something happen with the content. The teacher adds value to content. Teachers don't write books. Teachers make things happen. It's actually a really interesting job, helping people make meaning out of the world. Right? Okay, just to put it all together, number one, we're going to have a live debate with the children in England studying the American Revolution. We're going to use Skype. Young Zhao introduced you. It's a free software package. Make a phone call anywhere in the world for free, and you can record it. Now it's a podcast. I put the podcast on my blog so the rest of the world can comment. I slide it into iTunes, which you're blocking. How many students do you think are better prepared for a live debate with the British compared to taking a written exam on Friday the teacher corrects? You sort this out.
The products made in a factory take a great deal of planning, preparation, and work on the part of many people.
Stop any technology planning committee you've got. Sunset them. Go back to your schools and tell people it's over. Now, we need technology to do it. We can't go without technology, but the committee should be focused on information and global communication, not technology. Otherwise, we're going to suffer from too much technolust.
Hello, my name is Mr. Papert. May I ask you a question? Would an industrial tech teacher ever say, "This is the Hammer project," or "This project is to teach you how to use a saw"? Why then do teachers often do this with computer technologies? Tools change. We need to teach content, not tools. The digital backpack is a tool that will let you do just that. Just as the industrial tech teacher gives students access to their toolbox, students can have access to a plethora of digital tools that they can use to achieve learning goals.